I want you to think about a moment that usually happens late at night. You're finally done for the day. The house is quiet. Your phone is in your hand, not because you need it, but because your mind won't fully rest. Maybe you refresh your bank app. Maybe you think about rent. Maybe it's just that silent question you don't say out loud. What if something goes wrong? Not a disaster, just something small. And your body reacts before your logic does. That feeling, that's not about money, that's about safety. And most people are living without it. Here's the thing most people misunderstand about financial stress. It's not the people with nothing who feel it the most, and it's not the people with plenty. It's the people in the middle, the ones who are paying their bills, showing up to work, doing what they're supposed to do, but everything only works as long as nothing goes wrong. One late paycheck, one car issue, one unexpected expense, and suddenly everything feels fragile. That's not failure. That's a system built with no margin. In 2026, life feels tighter. Costs are up. Time feels compressed. Mistakes are more expensive. You're expected to be flexible, resilient, productive, while having almost no room to breathe. And when people say, just budget better or work harder, it misses the point. The problem isn't effort, it's the lack of slack. And humans don't function well without slack. There's something important that happens when money feels tight. Your brain changes. Psychologists call it scarcity thinking, but you've probably felt it before. You stop thinking long-term. You focus on what's urgent. You choose relief over optimization, not because you're bad with money, because stress narrows attention. When you're under pressure, you don't ask, is this the best decision? You ask, will this get me through the week? That's not weakness, that's survival mode. This is where banks quietly step in. Overdraft fees don't exist because people are careless. They exist because stress makes timing harder. High-interest credit doesn't thrive because people love debt. It thrives because urgency beats logic. The system doesn't need you broke. It needs you almost okay. That's where the fees are. That's where the interest is. That's where profit lives. So why does $20,000 keep coming up? Because for most people, that's the point where math and psychology meet. It's not wealth. It's not luxury. It's the moment where you stop reacting to every surprise. For many households, that amount covers 4 to 6 months of basic life. Nothing fancy, just stability. And stability is powerful. Here's what changes first. Your car breaks down, and instead of panic, you feel annoyed. A medical bill shows up, and instead of fear, you feel frustration. Those emotions matter, because panic creates bad decisions. Annoyance allows thinking. Emergencies don't disappear, they just stop stealing your future. When you have savings, banks treat you differently. Overdrafts stop happening. Minimum balances stop mattering. Late fees become rare. You stop being a predictable revenue source. Credit cards change too. They stop being lifelines and start being tools. You pay balances in full. You avoid 20 to 30% interest. In the industry, people like that are called deadbeats, which is ironic because that's what freedom looks like. This is the part no one talks about. When you're financially fragile, your nervous system never fully relaxes. Even on good days, there's tension underneath. But with a real cushion, something quiet happens. You sleep better. You react less. You think clearer. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys calm, and calm changes everything. This is what $20,000 really buys in 2026. Options. You can leave a toxic job. You can negotiate pay. You can say no without fear. Wealth isn't about buying expensive things. It's about not being trapped. Most people assume this takes extreme discipline. It doesn't. What works is boring systems, savings that happen automatically, progress that doesn't rely on motivation, consistency over intensity. It's slower than social media makes it look, and that's okay. If $20,000 feels far away right now, that doesn't mean you're behind. It means you're human in a difficult economy. Every step towards stability matters. Every buffer reduces stress. You don't need perfection, you need direction. Because money isn't just numbers, it's permission. Permission to breathe, permission to think clearly, permission to choose your life instead of reacting to it. And for many people, $20,000 isn't the finish line, it's the moment survival turns into choice, quietly.